I just saw a tweet a little while ago from the congressman, something to the effect that if people don't think that the Republicans are going to hold Senator Cavanaugh's record against him, his liberal record in the Nebraska legislature, then they're kidding themselves. What about that perceived strategy that the congressman is apparently putting out there, that your record in the Nebraska legislature is not representative of what the people in the second district want?
Well, Congressman Bacon voted to cut Medicaid, and I voted to cut taxes on diapers. So I think that my record is more representative of what working people want and need. I've stood up against tax increases on food and small businesses, and Congressman Bacon has voted to cut Medicaid, to cut access to Social Security, made veterans benefits harder to get access to by supporting President Trump. So if people want to compare records and how they affect people's lives, I'm happy to do that. You can say or characterize a record any way you want, but the proof is in how it affects people's lives. And I'm proud of my record of standing up for working people, making things in real life more affordable, while Congressman Bacon has sided with Trump to cut benefits for working people to give billionaires tax cuts.
The electorate is hungry to cast a vote in reaction to President Trump. And we saw that not only here in Lincoln in the race for city council and school district, but also in Omaha with the mayor's race. The district has kind of been this blue dot paradox. We keep electing Republicans to CD2, but the district has gone blue in presidential elections recently. How do you analyze that back and forth between the two political parties, between local races and federal races?
The first thing is the people of the second district are the most thoughtful voters in the country. They look at people and they're voting based off of the individual and not on partisan label. And I think that's something that every congressional district should aspire to. If we had that across the country, we'd have a much more representative democracy and a much more functioning government. There's a number of political issues. Why John Ewing beat Mayor Stothard had to do with Mayor Stothard's record there, had to do with the aspect of being hungry for change. But John Ewing ran a good campaign, got more people to turn out and vote for him. And that is important. You have to connect with the voters about the things that matter to them. And John Ewing did that. And that's what the congressional campaign is about. It's about connecting with people, meeting them where they're at, speaking to them about issues that matter to them. And right now, people want a congressperson who is not just going to go on national news and say that they disagree with Trump. They want a congressperson who is going to, when they get into Congress, vote in ways that hold Trump accountable and that actually reflect the economic conditions that are affecting people's lives.